Have you ever had a dream or nightmare that takes place on one road that in reality is three different roads? For example, in one of my recent nightmares, the main activity took place on the corner of Sunset Road and Meadow Road. Furthermore, my mom was in it, and so was her house, except instead of her home sitting alongside Montrose Point Road, it was resting alongside Bannon Avenue, in the exact spot where my maternal grandmother had lived. As a result, the final landscape was a strange hybrid of all three locations. There was a bully in my nightmare too. It was a guy who was a couple of years behind me in high school. His nickname was Fuzz. He wasn't a bully when we were in school together, but in this case, he had the starring role as a teenage villain. Fuzz and my mom were the only two people who stood out in this bad dream, and I recall being very upset because my mom was walking through a gang of rioters led by Fuzz. I still don't know what all the hubbub was about, but what I do know is that the scene was ugly and my mom was in danger. So I decided to take the law into my own hands and drive my car into Fuzz. I have no recollection of the impact of metal with muscle and bone. All I remember is the angry expression my antagonist had on his face, and as I got closer and closer, it got angrier and angrier. Almost immediately, the police came onto the scene, as if out of nowhere, and the rioters told them I was the aggressor. Soon after we began our Hollywood car chase, my mouth became so dry in real life that I woke up to get a drink of water. It was at this exact moment that the vision ended. After the trauma caused by my experience wore off, I thought that what other place can three discrete roads become one road, a protagonist be ruled an outlaw, and I have balls big enough to drive my car into the heart of evil? There is no place like my brain. There is no place like my brain.